Hello and welcome to Scottish Car Enthusiasts and Trains TV and to part 3 of our Bring Back Max Power series, where we're continuing to take a look at the September 2005 edition of Max Power magazine. So why are we bringing back Max Power? Well, on the 14th of July 2024, we're heading back to the Staffordshire County Showground in Staffordshire for the Max Power Reunion Show. Why not check out the Max Power Reunion Show website, Facebook page or Instagram page for more details on how to exhibit your vehicle, pop along as a spectator, or if you're a trader, and how to do some trading, like maybe selling some car parts. So I thought for this part, just to save my voice a wee bit, we'll actually take a look at a Max Power show from 2005. I think it's going to be Max Power Live. So this part will probably be a wee bit shorter in length, just to save my voice a wee bit. So this is Max Power Live. 3 awesome days of cars, babes, burgers and burnouts. And here we have some of the top 100 cars. We've got Terry Grant there. And we've got Sophie Howard opening the event. Most awesome collection of maxed metal ever seen. And there's a Supra there. Then we have an advert for Kumho tyres. Before moving on to the Trickest mod, this was Anthony Guppy's Fiat Punto heat reactive colour change paint. With so many new innovations in the Maxon scene, this is becoming a really tricky category to judge, but this year there could only be one winner. When the temperature drops, this tango orange paintwork changes to a glossy purple finish. And then we have the SG Bodyworks CRX. I'm sure SG Bodyworks were based up in Scotland, sort of over Glasgow way. Then we'll have Ultramis Wetness Protection, the rain tyre from Uniroyal. The sexy fuel girls were lesing it up for the guys. Best paintwork goes to Ben Larty with his E30 M3. To win the Best Paint Award, you didn't need a flawless finish, and the colours got to suit the car. Hitting both nails in the head with a sledgehammer was Ben's E30 Beamer, painted in House of Colour Candy Apple. And there's a genuine drift car from all the way from Japan there. We also have a Nips alert. And there we have Pimp My Ride's Westwood and Charisma. Pimp My Ride's Morris Minor. There's the TVR Jamie Shaw. The Charisma 993. Best Interior went to Exquisite BMW E46 M3. Cowhide still reigns supreme, and Exquisite's E46 M3 has an interior that must have been sacrificing a whole herd of cows. Everything is covered in the red leather, with a cheeky smattering of Alcantara, trimmed by top interior specialists D-Class. The custom door and door cards are a work of art, and retrimmed roof lining was perfection. And then we have an advert for Autoglym. You don't need to work out to keep your body in great shape. Then we have the Max Power stand, the most rocking stand. At the show, the Max Power crew were in full effect with banging tunes, killer cars, and a legion of lovely Max Power ladies getting jiggy. Cars on the stand included SQ Plus's Car of the Year, Citroen C2, Mitchell Manhattan's Veilside Kitted Evo, FQ300 and Smokey Nagata's top secret Nissan V35. And again there's the general lay on C. And we also have a nip slip just been caught out there. Nintendo PT Cruiser. This kept the crowds entertained on the Max Power stand, packing a host of Nintendo's new handheld gaming systems, the DS. Best Jap car went to the top secret Nissan V35 of Mr. Smokey Nagata. Don't let him pinch your ride, Feta Tracker. Monsterperformance.co.uk, specialists in wheels and tyre packages. Then we've got Mac 1 Automotive. Best Domestic is Dan Gray's Ford Fiesta. Dan Gray has played a Max in blind with his custom wide-arched Fiesta. Sitting on 20-inch rims, Dan's Fezza is full of trick touches. The rear lights have been removed and relocated to behind the rear screen. Exhaust is now run down each side skirt and a single centrally mounted rear seat is facing backwards. Do-it-yourself hero is Chris Taff with his Astra Mark III. You need some serious spannering skills to scoop this award. Chris Taff's Astra boasts a Calibra 2.5 V6, custom arches, chrome 20s and a one-off front end. Then we have the cruise strip. Rubber burned on the cruise strip all weekend. And then best bling goes to SQ Plus Cadillac Escalade. When it comes to bling, a supercharged Escalade in 26 chromes, yes that's right, 26 inches, stuffed with £100,000 worth of ice. It's going to be tough to beat, and no one did. Then we've got a technique guide by Otto Glum on how, have you ever noticed how difficult it can be to get a perfect finish? Then we have an advert for custom chrome racing, silencers and trims. And as far as I can see, I can only see one specialist in Scotland, and that at the time was DP Motorsport in Ayr. The Sun newspaper laid on 16 stunning page-free girls to keep the Maxers happy. Fattest car goes to Richard Billings with his carbon TVR Tuscan. Talk about a mad hardcore motor. Richard's carbon-bodied TVR has 400 brake horsepower, 4-litre lump and weighs less than a gnat's ball bag. It's safe to say it shifts. And that's before Rich hits the nitrous. What a nutter. Then we have an advert for Rich Brook Sport Auto Accessories. Before checking out the best French car, and that goes to Inti Van Ritchie with his Peugeot 206, one of the most complete and immaculate 206s you'll ever see. From the swollen arches of Ecos Toxic 2 kit to the finish on the 18-inch chromes. In its pug is flawless. Then we have Max Staff, and there he is again, Johnny Smith from the Late Break Show. A weekend of limited sleep and unlimited booze. And the best German car goes to Neil Chapman with his 5 Series. We have ways of making you drool. Neil's supercharged 540 Sport packs 520 bhp and features an all-steel wide arch body kit, 20-inch rims and a leather interior to die for. You even got a PC and a champagne chiller. The Max Power team's total bar bill for the weekend came to $4,896. It was thirsty work. So here's some max stats for Max Power Live 2005. Maxes through the doors, 45,000. 417 max rides on display, 33,324 greasy burgers eaten, 27,632 pints of lager drunk, 60 tyres shredded on the cruise strip, 159 bikini-clad Max babes. BHP, the top 100 cars were packing, was 31,963 horsepower. Times took Max designer Matty slaughtered when talking to bikini babes, 56,000. Hard-ons while the Max team got when watching the Max babe competition, 13.5 plus one wide one. And we've already covered the bar bill. International car of the show was Mark Camilleri Hyundai Coupe. Mark shipped a stunning Hyundai all the way from Malta to be at the show, and man was it worth it to be Veilside kitted on 19-inch Veilside rims. Mark and the Maltese crew know how to make modified cars. It's even got computer-controlled pneumatics for suspension, doors, bonnet and boot. Then we had a Japa Village. Best engine bay goes to Andy Smith with his Nissan Almera. Can anybody beat Andy? He seems to skip this award everywhere he goes. But then again, how do you beat a fully polished and chromed engine with a rocker cover plated in real 24 karat gold? Another advert for Autoglim. Just because it's out of sight doesn't mean it should be out of mind. Custom in-car DVD packages from just £34 a month. From Gap Security. Best body styling goes to Dan Kronk with his Honda CRX Diesel. With custom wide arches, a one-off front bumper and headlight conversion, all drenched in pastel purple, Dan's stunning CRX is a fresh take on the open-top Honda. And dropped low on the massive chrome rims, its sexy styling was a sure winner in this tough category. Max's own fleet of modified metal hit the show hard. So that's Johnny Smith's Jag there. We've got Mark Guest's McGann with his Focuses. George's MR2. John's the editor's 200SX. JC's Punto and Neil's Golf. Car of the show was the SQ Plus Citroen C2, which we'll find out a little bit later in this magazine. Best Ice went to Phil from Audio Advice with his Renault 19. It was going to take a serious install to win the Best Ice award, and Audio Advice's Renault 19 ticked all the boxes. With a wall of MTX subs, a fully rebuilt dash, and the ability to make your stomach go into spasm with the bass, there was nothing that could touch it. Then we have the Max Babe finalists. And the Max Power Babe of the show was Steph Saunders. And we've already seen Steph on page 28 of this edition of Bring Back Max Power. And that is it for part 3 of Bring Back Max Power, where we've had a look at the Max Power live show of 2005. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to find out when the next episode of Bring Back Max Power will drop. Also, don't forget to have a look at the Max Power Reunion Show website, Instagram page and Facebook page for more information on how you can attend as an exhibitor, a spectator or a trader. But as always, thanks for watching and I'll catch you soon.